Hello, welcome to my first tutorial. So the first thing that we want to do here is we're in Lightroom and we want to select our 6 images that we want to go into Photoshop. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click and then edit in, open as layers in Photoshop, and we're going to give it some time to do this. Next thing you want to do is rename all of your layers so that they describe each frame. So after we name our layers here, what we want to do next is we are going to add a layer mask to first let's reorganize here. Let's reorganize our layers. And now we're going to add a layer mask so that we're able to paint Haley out of this frame. We want to have the brush tool, and we want to have it on black settings so that it paints out of the white layer mask that we added to this. And then after we do that, we're going to do this for the next 2 frames with flash in it as well. So yeah, now we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep. Oh, made a mistake there. Didn't add the mask. There we go. Nice and cleaned up. Okay, so now we're gonna duplicate our base layer because we want to create this. We want to add a layer of ambient because the ceiling isn't quite right. You can see the flash on the ceiling. We don't want that. So we're gonna take away that with this brushing in the ambient layer here. So now we have a problem. I'm not really liking what the strobes on the left and right are doing. So we're gonna take those out. So yeah, here's this ambient light. We're gonna now mask this and sort of change the opacity there, brush this in a little bit. Sort of adjust it so it looks as natural as possible. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna add a hue and saturation. So this looks way too yellow to me, so we're gonna go to the little hand thing and the hue and saturation thing and sort of drag that and then see how the difference there. And now we're gonna select the outside, the exterior, and the reason behind this is we want to get we want to have the exterior, the properly exposed exterior, to be with the properly exposed interior. There we go. Look at that. That looks much better. So now that we have that, we are going to go to add a curves layer to sort of just unify everything here. Sort of, bring up the shadows a little bit, sort of bring down the highlights a tad bit. And then after that, we're going to do Command Option E, as you saw, or Command Shift Option E, and then that basically makes everything onto one new layer. And then we are going to do what we did there is we did Command T to get the free transform, and then we did the skew, and then so with the skew, that's basically you just sort of adjust it. You want to add the rulers in, the line guidelines to make sure that everything is how you want it. Have your vertical lines vertical and your horizontal lines horizontal. And then once we have that, what we are going to do, so in the mirror on the right here, we have a reflection of Haley. So we want to delete this layer actually and brush it out. But then after we do that, we will create the layer again by doing Command Option Shift E. I think I missaid that earlier, but it's Command Option Shift E to make everything into one layer. And then after that, let's do Command T, and then let's do skew again just to make sure that everything is right, since we had to remake everything into a layer. Okay, so now that that is all looking good, we can save it, and so that this should open into Lightroom. And so one last thing that we gotta do here is we're gonna do some global adjustments in Lightroom to sort of make sure that everything's unified, sort of make everything pop a little bit better, really bring the image to life. And yeah, so once we do that, just sort of, finish up these basic adjustments here, I think we are done. And that is the end of my first tutorial.